You, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So I just want to do this video, man. If anybody remember this chick right here, this is the chick that was, I guess she was a therapist and shit like that. She talked about how, black men in particular, pretty much, have a problem with emotionally expressing themselves or some shit like that. Y'all remember the video? A lot of people got upset. Me personally, I didn't give a fuck. It don't really matter to me. I don't care what no broad got to say for the most part. It just kind of is what it is. But especially some broad I don't know, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But in that video, though, I don't mind what somebody's saying if they're saying some shit that's right. I do think that what she did say in that video, some of that shit is right. I mean, but it's really men in general. A lot of men hold a lot of shit in because, one, you know what I'm saying? Men just a lot of times men will hold that shit in because it's like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? What's the point? If I explain myself, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna use that shit against me. So, if men have been, or people in general who have been done like that, they tend not to shell up, or they tend, I'll just keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Or they do speak their mind. And then, it's the most diabolical thing since sliced bread that got said to said person at the end of the day. And then now, they're made to make that man feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? But when that man was really just saying some, he was expressing his emotions, his feelings, or, whatever he had bottled inside, he felt like, okay, I'm going to say the shit that I feel. And, and then the motherfucker said he said the shit he felt, and it was the fucking end of earth at the end of the day. So men sometimes will tend to just say, you know what, man, I ain't even going to speak out on it. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, what this woman did say was right. Now, here's what I will say that I do think is fucked up. And this is why I be saying that, at the end of the day, this Wakanda shit niggas be talking about sometime. That shit is fairy tale, nigga. You only going to see that in a Marvel movie for the most part. Yes, you will have a group of people, ancient Americans, that'll be out here, you know what I'm saying, standing up for their people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A handful, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people, man, they're not who they say they are. You know what I mean? Even if they making it seem as if they some, righteous pro-black person or some shit like that, or not even righteous, but just pro-black at the end of the day. These people full of shit at the end of the day. Because these are the same people that are call and get this black woman fired at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was extreme. You know what I'm saying? I thought that seriously extreme for our own people to do that. You know what I'm saying? For our own people to do that. You know what I mean? That's fucking extreme to do. Okay? So let's get into this video real quick. So this is her pretty much having a meltdown and breakdown. And a lot of y'all might think that shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all might think, that's what the bitch get. And a lot of y'all might be right about that. But at the end of the day, let's get into it though.
Let's have a fucking conversation. And I'm gonna need to sit down for this one because there's trauma involved. All right, so recently I've had an influx of male followers. The one common thing I keep seeing is them apologizing for actively destroying my fucking life. But
right? So some of these men, I guess, have now came back and apologized, right? They have apologized for, calling them people, on somebody that looks just like them, right? And getting this woman fired out of her career. Now, this ain't some rinky-dink job that she had, okay? To be in her position, I think, as a therapist, you got to go to school for shit. Like you can't, it ain't like McDonald's, nigga. You can't just go sign up, or 7-Eleven or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or some temp agency job. You can't just walk up and sign up in jobs like that. Like, these are like career-like jobs. You know what I mean? So, to do that at the end of the day, I just thought that shit was kind of extreme. That motherfuckers just running around here calling for this woman's job based on something that she said at the end of the day, to try to help certain men out, because that doesn't pertain to all men. You know what I mean? Just like when I be up here talking, that don't pertain to everybody. Sometimes I can speak in a broad way, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, where it make it seem like I'm talking about everybody. But I know, and people should try at least to take it back and say not all, okay? But in her situation, she probably wasn't speaking like that. She was speaking in that terms, and people got mad. Now, like I said, it didn't affect me because, like I said, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna express how I feel, and it is what it is. And if you don't like it, cool. You know what I'm saying? It might be harsh. It might be this. It might be that. When it comes down to a woman that I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna play with you, and I don't want you playing with me neither. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets to a point where you just feel like you can't deal with me telling you the truth and shit like that, okay, well then, cool then, fuck it then, you know what I'm saying? Break it off, you know what I mean? We ain't gotta fuck with each other no more, because I'm not gonna be a motherfucker sitting up here bottling the shit up. I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? And the times that I've noticed this, the times I've dealt with people where I had to bottle shit up, I've blown all the way the fuck up, I mean, completely crashed out, bro. Completely crashed the fuck out. So I don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't bottle my feelings about nothing, none of that, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not feeling something, this, that, and the third, I'm letting a bitch know immediately, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool, this not cool, that's not cool, you know what I mean? And, it is what it is. It is what it is. But let's let us keep going.
I'd like to explain why those apologies don't mean a single fucking thing to me. Let me continue. People who struggle to take accountability only apologize after the fact once they see the ramifications of their actions, but they only apologize to make themselves feel better.
As they should, to be honest. It's just unfortunate. At least the least thing you could do is apologize, because you feel bad. Yeah, you should feel bad, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But let's let this keep going.
Allow me to elaborate on what a real apology looks like. Real apologies involve an apology, taking accountability or ownership for what the fuck you did, and then changing the behavior. So correct it.
Nah, I could have whatchamacallit, an apology, you know what I'm saying, and taking accountability, ownership for what you did. 3, change in behavior, you know what I mean? Some of that, it could be whatchamacallit, but I don't know if that's gonna get you your job back. But maybe the next time around, some fucking goofy ass ancient American woman say some stupid ass shit that I don't agree with, I shouldn't run and try to go get her ass fired. You know what I'm saying? From her career and her profession. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Action. So men saying, "Oh, I'm sorry that we got you fired." It's way beyond that. And let me explain to you the consequences of y'all anger, because I told you.
Now
so men saying, "Oh."
Here's my thing about what she's saying, right? Now, one thing I don't like that she's doing is the fact now she's firing back at all men, because this wasn't all men that was flaming her ass, all right? There was women in this, and I can guarantee you it was actually women that was actually calling to get her ass fired at the end of the day, okay? There probably was some niggas that really was taking that shit to the extreme, and they really was going there like that, you know what I mean? I don't know who would put so much time in the day to do some shit like that, but whatever. There are some men out there that might have did some shit like that. But, man, there was some women that was in here. So for you to get up here and make this a male attacking kind of video at the end of the day, I just think that that's disingenuous. That's the shit that pissed a lot of people off, and the shit that you was doing the first time around. See, chicks like this, she talk all this shit. She sounds really educated and all that. But see, that education don't make you smart, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that education don't make you smart in life and dealing with human beings at the end of the day. It might make you smart with knowing your words, this, that, and the third, but it don't make you smart as far as dealing with the human being, okay? Bitch, you're out here talking about men taking accountability and this, that, and the third, but here you are again standing on top of men that it was a percentage of them that did do this shit, and a percentage of these niggas came back and apologized. What about all these bitches that did not apologize, and nor have they came through, or maybe they did, some of them did apologize. Why are you just throwing the men in this? See what I'm saying? Now, you're not taking accountability for this kind of shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, you know, so guess she gonna get up here and just stand on top of the men that turned around and apologized. So it's just like, damn. So, you know, and that's what I mean. Like, chicks like this, you gotta be careful of, because it's just like it's like that bitch you fucking with, right? And you might have did some bullshit, right? You might did some bullshit, right? But you like, all right, look, babe, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But she don't accept your apology for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She don't accept that shit. You know what I mean? So then maybe sometimes, you know, you like, all right, whatever. Y'all get into an argument, same kind of thing happened. You know what I'm saying? This time you like, man, fuck that. I ain't apologizing, no, because, you know, shit, it don't matter anyway. I'm apologize. Bitch ain't going to motherfucking, you know, give a fuck about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. I ain't even going to say nothing. Oh, so you ain't even gonna apologize. You ain't even gonna apologize. You ain't gonna apologize. It's one of them kind of chicks that play games and shit. Then you apologize. You don't mean it, though. You don't mean it. Oh, my God, bitch. What more do you want from me? Have a nigga like Tyrese and shit. What more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know what I mean? Chicks like this love to play games, you know what I mean? Chicks love to play little mental games like this, you know what I mean? Now here it is, these men done found a Jesus moment at the end of the day. Say, you know what, man? Yeah, man, I think I was kind of going in a little crazy. Maybe it is some shit that maybe I should be speaking to my woman about, or speaking to people to get this shit off my chest, and I'm not carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders with my problems and shit. You know what I mean? Maybe I should find somebody I can go out and get all some of this pain off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, these men turned around, apologized, and now she out here talking about, first of all, let me tell you something. For the men that apologize, you know what I mean? Now, mind you, she not going in on the niggas that did apologize. That didn't apologize. She's going in on the men that turned around, the very few men that spun the block and said, babe, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, babe. No. Hold on. Let me tell you about your fucking actions and the shit that you do. No, I don't accept your First of all, you should be apologizing, okay? Okay, and including in the apology, okay, in the women dictionary, okay, not in the dictionary of this shit that man wrote, okay, in the woman dictionary, okay, an apology means you're supposed to lick my ass, you're supposed to take me to get my nails done, okay, then you're supposed to take me to get my feet done, okay, all right, then you're supposed to take me to get my hair done, okay. I'm not done. Nope, I'm not done. There's still more what an apology means in the women's dictionary, okay? Then you're supposed to take me to the mall, okay? You're supposed to get me a Birkin bag. Yes, $15,000 Birkin bag, okay? And then you're supposed to take me on a shopping spree, okay? And then, you know, women love to eat. Then you're supposed to take me out to eat at the most expensive place in the city. That's what it means in an apology in the woman's dictionary, okay? And we're not even done there. I still have more of the definition. After we eat, you're supposed to buy me a bottle of wine. No, not just wine that we're going to sit here and drink as our dinner and our lunch is going. I'm talking about a bottle of wine that I can have to the face, okay? To the face. That means I don't drink none of this with you. I can drink this with another guy, my friends. Okay? And then after that, in the women's dictionary of what an apology really fucking means, okay? So after you get me this wine, then you're supposed to put on a rocket ship suit. Yes, NASA. You're supposed to bring your ass down to NASA. Hop your bitch ass in a rocket. Grab me a couple stars. Get me a piece of the moon. Know what I'm saying? I would say the sun, but you might not make it back, okay? So get me a piece of the moon, a piece of them stars, a couple stars. Bring your ass back here in a timely fashion. You better not take all day and all night to go get this shit, because I got work the next day, okay? So I need all of that. And then why you bring me all of that? I'm still going to tell you that it wasn't enough. I'm still going to tell you you don't mean it. That's what I'm going to tell you. After you did all of that, I'm going to tell you you didn't mean that apology. Nah, you didn't mean that shit. Babe, I'm sorry. You didn't mean none of that. So after doing all that, you know what I'm saying, you will get the moon star, all this shit in the women's dictionary what apology mean. You do all that, and at the end of it, you apologize, and it still ain't enough. You don't mean it, though. Can't win. Can't win, bro. You can't win with certain chicks like this. You know what I'm saying? Certain chicks like this, you can't win, bro. It is what it is. But let's let it keep going.
I'm sorry that we got you fired. It's way beyond that. And let me explain to you the consequences of y'all anger, because I told you to get yourself some help. I'm going to try to get through this without getting emotional, but y'all know me. What happened?
Now, this woman gets very emotional for somebody to be a therapist. Now, I don't know if that's something that's, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not in a therapist field and shit. I always thought like, man, therapists probably go through a lot of shit. And they probably, like how she's talking about, you know, men having psychological, emotional trauma or whatever. Some of these therapists be having some real emotional trauma. Some of these motherfuckers really need to be getting checked out. You know what I'm saying? No. Real talk. Some of these therapists need to be getting checked out as well. You know what I mean? Because for somebody who's a therapist, this woman does a lot of crying when she get up here talking about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't she supposed to be strong? Ain't she supposed to be all emotional out and all this whole other shit? She's supposed to be the calm and cool, collective, hear everybody's perspective and give her input. And she's got a fucking ice box as a fucking heart and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But a few videos I've seen from this particular woman, she have been up there breaking the fuck down. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody is, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't really believe in therapy, in therapists. Let me say that. It is what it is. This is a random person. You know what I'm saying? I just think that really, talking about things just really comes down to that person that you trust. I do believe that there are people that you can talk to, that you can trust. Hopefully you can trust, because it's hard to trust anybody in this goddamn world. You mention some private shit to somebody, all of a sudden somebody is mentioning that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro? I told you that shit in private, nigga. Why the fuck is this nigga you know what I mean? It's one of those kind of things, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? So it's hard to trust anybody. Me personally, that's where you have to really look into your faith and shit, you know what I'm saying? Look into the Most High, you know what I mean? That's does it for me, you know what I mean? Anything else that I put out to somebody is something that I'm not really worried about getting out there or coming back, you know what I mean? So make sure, let me just say this. If you're going to be expressing yourself, make sure that it's something that if you were saying something and it come back to you through somebody else's mouth, just make sure you're willing to stand on what the fuck you saying, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out here saying some shit and then shit get back to you or somebody find out about some shit you said at the end of the day. Now you over here copping pleas and motherfucking, that's why I don't trust people and all this or other shit. Nah. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit that you're not willing to stand 10 toes down on at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So that's just a better way to kind of keep yourself from having your business out there. It is what it is. But let's let this keep going.
Happened was the equivalent of y'all putting the nails in the coffin. I was already in such a fucked up place. And then on top of losing my job and my clients, my life has been exponentially more difficult. My car's almost been repossessed twice.
Now look, let me say this real quick. You hate to see it, dog. You hate to see it. I hate to see women breaking down and shit. I hate to see it. You know what I'm saying? I do, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how hard this life can be, man. This life is hard, man. It's hard. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. let us treat it. Yeah. It's a hard knock life. Shout out to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know what I'm saying? This shit can get hard, man. It can get hard out here. And I don't know where this woman is living at, but if she living somewhere where rent is expensive and shit like that, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit can get really hard out here, man. You know what I mean? And the fact that, what I mean, cars getting almost got repossessed twice. So yeah, she's out here learning the hard way.
I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent daily or freaking monthly. My electric literally just got cut off last week. Despite my best efforts of trying to start my own shit, of trying to pick myself up by my bootstraps, despite my best efforts, this shit has not worked. My life has gone down the fucking drain, bro.
You know what I mean? And guess what? You know what's sad? The sad reality of this shit is our people did that to her, fam. I mean, look, man, no matter which way you want to cook it, cut it, or slice this thing. Yeah, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. I gave you the ebbs and flows of this shit at the end of the day. I gave it to you based on where some things she was right. I gave it to you based on some things that some of these chicks be out here doing, right? But at the end of the motherfucking day, bro, that shit came from our people did that and ruined this woman's life. What happened if this woman go out and kill herself, right? What if she become, oh, no, that's some white people shit. No, that ain't no white people shit, dog. Niggas is out here committing suicide out here too, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, in some situations, it could be a little sketchy, but some of these niggas is out here killing themselves, dog. We in a different time now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't as strong as mentally and shit like that. Motherfuckers is out here checking out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is out here checking out, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So, you don't never know what nobody going through, man. That's why I say, man, stop. Y'all get out here. Y'all be playing with people. It goes back to that what I was talking about with the clout chasing and shit. Motherfuckers taking pictures and shit of people, bro. You don't know what some of these motherfuckers is going through, bro. Some of these niggas is ready to check the fuck out, and they will check out with your ass too. You know what I'm saying? It be you and them going out together. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, you don't know, you never know what people going through, what kind of problems people got going on. Some people do a great masking job. You know what I'm saying? Some people are great actors out here. You know what I mean? You have great actors out here, better than Brad Pitt. These niggas is dealing with all kind of pain and trauma, better than Brad Pitt as far as acting, as far as when they got to run into people. You know what I'm saying? On a day-to-day life. You got actors out here better than Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? They act better than Denzel, but they hold that trauma and all the shit that they going through. They hold that shit very well. Very well. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. But, I feel bad for the woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie with you because I understand, man, this shit is hard, bro. This shit is hard, man, to get up every day and let alone lose your job and a career where you probably just was making it, probably just started. She probably was feeling good. Just finally got her career payday. You know what I'm saying? Making career money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm good. Let me try to help something, maybe just try to be not funny, but, let me try to see if I can help the black men because, a lot of my clients are black men and they tell me about these problems. Well, let me, whatchamacallit, and express these issues that black men just need to get over themselves about. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I talk to my clients about. And some of them, they see what I'm coming from. You know what I mean? And like I said, like I was explaining to y'all earlier in the video, sometimes men don't really express themselves a lot because we don't expressed ourselves to a bitch before and a bitch done. It's just like the term of pillow talking, right? Men done motherfucking pillow talked out here and then been motherfucking fried by some of these females. You know what I'm saying? And then been motherfucking, been absolutely fried by some of these females pillow talking. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas done got killed. Some of these niggas done got embarrassed. Some of these niggas done got set up. Some of these, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Pillow talking and showing emotion and shit like that. And got a lot of niggas cooked out here. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean niggas, I mean men in general. Y'all know how I be talking. But I done got a lot of men cooked out here. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? So, it just kind of is what it is. But let's let this woman keep going. But mind you, before I let this keep going, this came from our people. So I don't want to hear the Caucasian man or the Caucasian woman or the Latino man and Latino woman, Asian man, Asian. This was doing by our people, destroying this woman's life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's let it keep going.
Y'all have ruined my professional reputation. Y'all ruined my mental health. I have panic attacks all the time. The PTSD is through the roof. I don't even like leaving my house. I have to look over my shoulder constantly because I might encounter somebody who is angry behind me telling them to better themselves.
This is another thing too, bro. We are literally in a time, bro. Look, man, all right, look, let me say this real quick. Few people I deal with, right? Telling them basically about pushing them to want to better themselves is a fucking problem. It's a problem. No. Like, they get real mad at you for wanting you to want them to better themselves. No. This is the kind of society we in now. They get mad at you for telling them to better themselves or for you staying on top of them to want to better themselves. This is the society we in now. It has got completely soft. Completely soft. To where the point you got grown-ass men calling up this woman's fucking job, bro, to get her fucking fired. I don't give a fuck what that bitch said. You know what I'm saying? What that bitch said don't apply to me. And if it did apply to me, who gives a fuck what that bitch is talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what that bitch talking about. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers worry about too much on what somebody else is doing or what somebody else got to say. I don't give a damn what anybody else got to do or what anybody's got to say unless that shit is affecting me personally and my everyday life, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like when motherfuckers is out here making motherfuckers throw masks on their face and shit, yeah, that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to breathe, nigga. I don't want to be having this mask on my face and shit like that. This is some bullshit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here making motherfuckers get in the house and curfew and shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, yeah, that's a problem, bro. Because now you're telling me to do this shit. No, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, if it's not affecting me, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't direct, I don't respect it, nigga. Shout out to Jay-Z, though. Was that Jay-Z that said that shit? I forgot who said that line. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't direct, I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period, nigga. I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. But let's let it keep going.
Such financial ruin that it causes significant mental health distress. I don't sleep. I can't even afford to feed myself, so I can't even properly take care of myself, which hurts because I don't even have the proper resources to cut that bitch out.
Nah, I think she's capping a little bit on that. You know, I do think she's getting some form of help, you know what I'm saying? But where she was at compared to where she's at now, she's down bad, man. And the fact that our people's the one that did it, man, headshot at her ass. Headshot, you know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully this woman can get a chance to get back in position, you know, humble herself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And get back into position at the end of the day. But that's going to need a spiritual guidance for her. I don't know what she's into. She might be into some other shit. It is what it is. But all I know is, you know, shit, bitch, you better put your faith into the Most High and let that motherfucker guide you into another motherfucking spot at the end of the day. Because, you know, it is what it is. Because it's a double whammy, right? Because her people's the one that got, our people's the one that got her fucked over at the end of the day. And it's going to be them other people that's not going to allow her to be able to get another job. You see what I'm saying? So she got fucked over every which way. You see what I'm saying? Every which way. Because, you know, it's going to be hard for niggas to, them to want to give niggas them kind of jobs anyway, especially that kind of pay. She probably got lucky, to be honest, and got that position because at the time they probably couldn't find nobody. And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They like, shit, she black, you know. All right, so, you know, they probably some kind of benefits the company probably can get, you know, for having this one token Negro and shit on the goddamn job and shit, especially in that profession. So, you know, they gave her the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she went out, did a TikTok video and fucked her whole shit up. And this is why clout chasing, okay? This is why clout chasing is not a good thing. It's clout chasing shit. You getting up here, you trying to help somebody, this, that, and the third, or you think you trying to help somebody, and these niggas come for your whole neck at the end of the day, so bad to where the point they literally have got out here and got you fired. Got you fired. Fucked up your whole career. Whole career in shambles. Your car about to get repossessed. I mean, she could be lying to a certain degree. Like, how your car almost get repossessed twice? You ain't got no food, no none of that. Your electricity got cut off, but you're making videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit about the men that came back to apologize to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in her position, I would be banging on niggas. I would be banging on niggas every day. I literally would. Y'all would low key look at me like a coon. Let me say something real quick. If I made a video saying some real shit and that video got me fired from my job because niggas ain't like the video, I would be banging on niggas every day. Every fucking day, every day of my life, nigga, until I'm done breathing, nigga. I would literally be banging on niggas every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not no way I'm gonna sit up here and hell no. You know what I mean? I'm not waiting for the motherfuckers that apologized and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be banging on niggas so hard to where the point everybody's gonna apologize. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking a certain group of ancient Americans apologize. No, it's gonna be all ancient Americans apologize. Nah, y'all niggas gonna feel what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't stopping until I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Until all y'all niggas feel what the fuck I'm saying. Point blank period. Because what y'all did is some fucking bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all called them people on me, knowing damn well that them people probably didn't want to hire my ass in the first fucking place. So you call these people on me at the end of the day. You get me fired, and now I'm not going to be able to really get me another fucking position because of the complaints and the shit that's going to go on my fucking resume or the red flag alerts that's going to come up with my name attached to this shit. Why? Because y'all niggas felt some kind of way about me trying to tell y'all about some of these niggas being emotionally, what they call that? What she called that? I forgot what the fuck she said. But some of these niggas is really like that. And a part of that is because of the trauma of pillow talking. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. Of pillow talking or of dealing with ungrateful people at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, you know, yes, that can harden a man's heart to want to express himself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that doesn't take for you to get up here and make it seem like all black men are fucking going through these kind of problems. That's not the case. Some black men just prefer not to rely on anybody and deal with the shit themselves. You know what I mean? And if they can't deal with them shits themselves, they look to something else. You know what I mean? Some of it might be, you know, some of it might be the Most High. Some of it might be playing with, you know what I'm saying? Doing some different things. You know, let's just say that. Doing some different things at the end of the day. Some of it might be alcohol. Some of it might be weed. Some of it might be working out. Some of it might be working. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes people handle things different ways and are able to get through things different ways. So we should never judge or get out here and jump out the window like this woman did and make it seem like, you know, all men need to reach out to a therapist and, you know, all men need to reach out to a woman and talk to them about their emotional issues and da-da-da-da. Nah, because some of these bitches are scandalous as fuck and they'll sit up there and you'll think you like it. Because I had this shit happen to me a few times before with a bitch. Sit up there, you start talking to this chick and shit about personal shit, like personal shit you done been through and, you know, personal shit you want to get off your chest. And that bitch will turn around in the middle of whatchamacallit and use that shit against you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I said, I never explain. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about that. I will never explain certain shit, how I come up and how certain things that happen and within my life and shit like that. I will never explain that shit to a bitch. Why? Because that bitch will turn around and use that shit against you when it's time to win an argument. I don't got time for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know what the fuck I've been through so you know what the fuck I've been through. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean anything on the scope of this argument that we got something to, you know what I mean? Like, motherfucker, use that shit against you. So, you know, a nigga like me, yeah, I'm a harden up and I'll take my ways and how I deal my shit and how I deal with it. But was I mad that she made the video? No, I was not mad about that shit at all. I personally didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that that's not all men. You know what I'm saying? All men are not running out. If you need to run out and seek help, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But some men don't need to run out and seek help. They can, the weight of the world on their shoulders. Like I said, man, you got great actors out here, man. You have great actors out here, man. Point blank, period, man. Point blank, period. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So hopefully the sister can get her job back. You know, I hate to kind of see that happen to her. You know, because like I said, you know, people, we get up here, we say dumb shit all the time. We do dumb shit all the time on here. Ain't nobody running and calling for these motherfuckers to be getting fired and getting exiled and shit from jobs and shit like that. Just like you got these motherfuckers out here taking out ice cream and licking it. I'm pretty sure some of these motherfuckers work for somebody, okay? Some of these motherfuckers work for somebody. Do you have the same energy for these motherfuckers running around here doing these stupid ass challenges, opening up ice creams, licking them and throwing them back in the freezers? Do you have the same energy for fucking calling up, stalking and finding out who these fucking people are and getting these niggas fired from whatever job? You don't have that same energy for that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem I be having with society. Society have for the shit that we shouldn't even be giving a fuck about, we give a fuck about. But the shit that we should give a fuck about, we don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth, man. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.